Today, in this tutorial, we're going to get familiar with the different types of LS PLCs, and we'll take a closer look at one of the most popular LS PLCs, which is the H series. LS PLCs come in two types, compact and modular. So what are the differences between these two groups of PLCs? As the name suggests, in compact PLCs, all their components, including the power supply, CPU, inputs, and outputs, are housed together in a single unit. Modular or rack type PLCs. These are PLCs where the components such as the power supply, CPU, and input-output cards are all mounted side by side on a single rack. I will consistently refer to compact PLCs as XGB PLCs and modular PLCs as XGT PLCs. Now, XGT PLCs are generally divided into three distinct groups: XGI, XGK, and XGR. Similarly, XGB PLCs also come in three distinct models. These are the XEC, the XBC, and the XBM. It is important to note that for the XBC and XBM models, their programming language is not based on the standard IEC. Instead, they utilize a specialized ladder language that is specific to the East Asian region. But the XEC models, their programming language follows the IEC standard, and they themselves have four models: Series A, Series U, Series SU, and Series H. The H series, due to its reasonable price, excellent usability, and its features, is considered one of LS's most popular and best-selling PLCs. The H series itself can also be divided into 6 models: DR32H, DN32H, DR64H, DN64H, DR32H/D1, DR64H/D1. So what are the differences between these 6 models? Let's take a look at the nameplate of this H series PLC together to understand their differences. Well, the first letter X indicates that this PLC is of the XGB type. The second letter, which is E, refers to the programming language of the PLC, which is based on the IEC standard. The third letter, which is C, clearly shows that the PLC is indeed compact. The very next letter, D, indicates that all the inputs of this PLC are DC and 24 volts. The very next letter in the model designation can be N or R. If it's R, it means the outputs are of the relay type, and if, like we see here, it's N, it means all the PLC outputs are of the transistor type. The next two numbers indicate the number of inputs and outputs of the PLC, which in the H series PLCs is either 32 or 64. And the interesting point is that in this type of PLC, the number of inputs and outputs are equal. So if it's 32, it means 16 inputs and 16 outputs. And if it's 64, 32 inputs, 32 outputs. And now the last letter, which indicates the PLC series, here is H, meaning we are going to review the H series PLCs. Some PLCs after the letter H also have a slash and then D1. What is meant by /D1 is that the PLC itself operates on 24 volts DC, and if there is no /D1, like this PLC you see here, the PLC itself operates on 220 volts AC. But this particular PLC system can have up to a maximum of 10 individual expansion cards added to it, and out of these 10 available slots, precisely 2 can be dedicated network communication cards. In total, this versatile PLC system can reliably support up to an impressive 384 distinct input-output connections. This PLC itself has RS-232 and RS-485 networks, which can also support the Modbus protocol. In addition, we can also readily add CAN Open, Profibus, and Ethernet expansion cards to this versatile PLC system. The PLC unit itself inherently has 8 dedicated high-speed counter channels and 2 precise positioning channels, and its substantial programming capacity is 200 kilobytes. It also possesses an integrated RTC or real-time clock functionality, and in addition to that, it fully supports PID control algorithms and complex floating point number data structures.